do this.
Do this, boys. Rip.
I can even see what the gather marker was, yeah.
Let's wipe it. Stand in the poop. Off marker dag. your Mind Jack.
Be inside. Be inside.
Your books. Back. Corners. Your corners. Away. Book mechanics.
We all tried to run for the closer books.
Yeah. Healers get hit by the ribbit, everyone else is behind it. Tanks look, everyone else is away.
Alright, so we didn't stack.
So for that, because there's so few people, just stack right on top of the boss. That's the easiest thing you can do. We're all stacked in little clusters. Just stack right on the boss next time.
Once we got this full world, we will be about that hit.
Yeah, when the stack happens on that later phase, there's going to be like either very few people stacking or only half stacking, so to make it easier, just everybody stack directly on top of the bosses.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah, agreed. As soon as you get a book buff, just grab one. That'll help adjusting faster.
I pushed the wrong button. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'm adjusting. I got it.
What's the way?
All for a base.
Every time I have that mechanic, I fuck it up.
Alright, we're okay. My character went the wrong direction.
Honestly, my that's the white and red part.
Alright, do it. Stand in the thorns. That's one thing I hate about this game. When I'm got a camera in one direction and I'm moving in another and I cast a spell, I start running in a completely opposite direction while I cast the spell. And I'm like, why does that happen?
That happened to me last week. I wiped that head too.
That doesn't happen in other MMOs. I don't know why this game does that.
I wonder if it has something to do with the controller, having to handle the controller and the keyboard mouse stuff.
Maybe that makes
like
sense.
facing and stuff.
The only explanation that makes any logical sense. It drives me nuts. I do it constantly.
Hesitated for a second for some reason.
City wipe.
Yep. Wipe it up. Did you mean to already hit Foresight? Rampart, I mean?
Nobody saw it. Marker diagonal again. Check those mine jacks.
A outside, or A inside.
corners. Way.
Ooh, man. What the heck?
Mechanics.
Healers go away.
Back. Tanks get hit. Great work, guys. Separate books. Go to your book position. Separate books. Phase 1 mechanic.
On Psyki, on Psyki, on Psyki.
Check your mind jacks are going out right now. Blue tiles, blue tiles. Blue tile. Books. Separate books. Phase 1 mechanics. don't have a Mind Jack. I guess that's good. Center. Everybody in the center. Tanks and healers going to A. DPS going to B.
Got it. Just need less death.
Yep.
Free up your food, folks. Yeah, that Blizzard 3 is getting too many folks.
That's what I got hit like every time. Every time I got hit was from that.
Off diagonal. Mind Jack.
A outside. A outside.
That was kind of annoying.
Get your books. Corners. Away. Hook mechanics. Healers stuff, everyone else is away. Tanks out of the stack. DPS get hit. Separate tiles, split tiles. Focus. Save on mechanics. Check your mind jag. Blue tiles. Tile. tile. Get ready for the casts immediately after.
It's not in her spot.
Book tiles. Books. Phase 1 mechanics. It's Kevin. Check your mind jacks, second geometry. Blue tile. Get ready for casts immediately after. Or not. Burn the bitch. Kill it.
I'll beat her?
Yeah. Kill it! Oh my god, kill it!
Yeah! Oh man! Woo! Ah, bless!
Good work, everybody! Hey. Picture time!
I know it, Popeyes.
I don't know if that's actually better than mine or not. I think it is.
It's all pretty much greed and need at this point.
Rafa.
Are you gonna G-pose us?
Rafa, get in the picture.
Rafa, get in line with everybody. Massive.
I'm right there.
Alright, how do you make
G-pose
the
like jumps you to the front.
How do you make the UI go away again?
Yeah. But if you do G-pose, you'll get everyone doing the same emote, and it makes you go away.
Yay. Proud of you guys. Yeah, let's go do V4.
Are you guys rolling?
1 second. Tylenol for the headache. Ow.
Give her back.
Give me like 2 minutes. Let me take the pup out to the bathroom.
Hi everyone, welcome to the visual guide for the DeltaScape version 4.0
Rafa, I'll
Savage
take any
Part
clusters
1.
you don't want.
This
That still
section
needs
of
to
the
be
DeltaScape
material
is
on my other
split up into
jobs.
2 encounters, and this video will focus only on the first, where we face off against X-Death. My name is Ms. Tech, and I'll be your raid guide. You'll notice that the platform has no barriers, and
I
players
only
will
have
need to
2
take care throughout the
clusters.
fight not to fall to
You
their
can't trade a
X-Death.
cluster.
On Savage difficulty, the attacks Thunder 3, Blizzard 3, Fire 3, and their channeled Void counterparts are all the same as normal difficulty. The main difference
I don't
is
know
that
what I need.
X-Death will pair dual cast
My
with
white
one
mage
of
needs
these
a bunch of
attacks
stuff.
throughout the encounter,
Don't worry
causing
about it.
the attack to apply twice in a row. Players will need to react to each double mechanic appropriately. Dual cast Blizzard 3 places AoE circles under 5 random players that must be avoided. These can be baited and stacked together to minimize excessive movement. The second set will apply as the first set explodes, so be ready to dodge again as necessary. Dual cast Thunder 3 is a tank buster that will apply a lightning resist down 2 debuff on the player hit. Should a tank get hit by more than one of these casts without an immunity, they will die. The off tank can provoke the boss during the cast, so that the first Thunder 3 and debuff hits the main tank, and the second Thunder 3 and debuff hits the off tank. There are 3 total tank busters in this phase, and tanks can set up a provoke and immunity rotation as necessary. Dual cast Fire 3 will first target the 4 damage dealers for AoE blasts. Players can spread in anticipation of this attack to avoid overlapping damage. The next hit will target the healers and tanks. Be careful not to return to the group too early. If a player should die before this cast, dual cast Fire 3 will target a person twice and will probably kill them. Due to the nature of this phase, deaths can quickly spiral out of control, and since the DPS requirement for this phase is pretty tight, practicing and handling each mechanic appropriately will go a long way. White Hole will petrify any player that isn't at full health. Healers will need to ensure that everyone is topped off before this cast goes off. If a player is below 50% health, they will die. The decisive battle will spawn a number of deathly vines in the center of the platform that will begin to cast clear out. These grow out of the ground either clockwise or counterclockwise from the first vine to appear. A player will then be marked for holy with this stack-up marker, and an impact marker will appear in the very center between the vines.
The black hole
Shortly after, the boss will slam into the platform and knock everyone back a set distance. Players will need to stack together on the last vine to spawn and wait for the knockback.
But we just want to watch them too.
They'll
like,
be able to easily share the holy damage
It
knockback.
should be really easy.
Happens,
We'll do
the vines
tanks
will
in the
begin their
northeast and
clearance
northwest
lands
corner,
in the order
and
that they
healers in the
spawn,
south
and
and
X-Death will attempt to
west
zombify
corner.
anyone in front of him. To avoid all of this,
Rafa, I'll
once
take the
holy damage
northeast
goes off,
corner for
players
black
can
hole.
begin to move around the platform in the safe areas left behind by the
Healers, you guys pick. Hey, Siren says he's gonna go southwest, so Psyki.
I'll take southeast.
For the flares, we stack up on the last tentacle that spawns. We're gonna have to rotate around. But it's gonna be one tank, one healer, and one DPS. What we'll do is the tank will run 3/4 of the way around the longest run to drop their flare. Healers will run the least and be in the center, so that way they can run the least and healing. Be like directly behind the pillar, and the DPS will run forward so that they don't get hit by that last tentacle, but then kind of walk back a bit in the...
I don't think I understand that.
Alright, so it's a circle, right? We're gonna all stack up on a tentacle, and we're gonna get blown to the very edge. Right. Then we're gonna run around in a semicircle. The direction is gonna be random based upon which direction the tentacles start to despawn in. But let's say, for the example's sake, we're going clockwise. When we start running, the tanks are going to go the longest route and go 3/4 away around the circle to drop their flare. The healer with the flare marker is going to drop it directly opposite where we got knocked back from. And then the DPS that gets hit is going to lag behind and not get hit by the last tail that flops, but then run back towards that section.
Okay.
That's about it for coordination. Tanks, I haven't figured out if it's best to use an immunity rotation or to just split it. So when they do the dual cast Lightning 3. So Rafa, let's try when he does dual cast Lightning 3, let's do a tank swap and just taunt instead of adding cooldowns, rotations, and then if we need to adjust it if it doesn't work, we'll do that.
For the Blizzard casts, do we DPS need to decide which direction we're going to go after? So we all stack up, then we have to kind of move out.
It doesn't matter because if you're stacked, even when you move out, they'll still be overlapped, and the safety zone will be back in the stack in the center.
Yep.
True.
Because you'll bait it again to the center.
Yeah. I was thinking just in the videos, like people went 4 different directions.
Yeah,
we think about that. Yeah.
I think a lot of groups will do that to kind of memorize exactly where they're already be going for the other group. So, like, if y'all want, we can practice that and just continue going in the same direction we would.
Okay, you want to give it a shot and see what happens?
Let's do this. Did we determine? Oh, Kevin.
Yay, Kevin.
Did we determine how long we're going to be going at this tonight, Siren? Do we know a cutoff time?
Y'all don't have to die.
Otherwise, we're letting Kevin's, what's it called, weakness, wear off.
No, we're practicing, so...
It doesn't
Weakness
matter.
yeah.
Bumby, could you get farther away in the screenshot you took?
Probably not.
I posted a comment with one that I took. I forcibly G-posed everyone into victory pose.
You guys know we cannot return. We need a race, right? Just check it.
We got those people up so we can do this.
So nobody needs to die for like 40 seconds because that used my Swift cap.
Same.
Because that's not gonna happen. They're all doing that. Awesome. Taunt.
You gotta taunt like during the cast.
Yeah, during the first cast, you gotta taunt.
Let's go.
Darius, Byron, make it happen. Oh, he's amazing.
Yeah, for fires through, we gotta spread out.
I just wanted to survive the white hole. I don't think that's necessarily true up. I think the order he does it is random, isn't it?
It's only when he's doing thunder, right? But you guys
Yeah, we only taunt
think-
during thunder.
right, you take one and then taunt so the other one takes the other one, right?
He taunts during the first cast, but he'll automatically.
There you go.
So taunt now. Taunt now.
Y'all both. So taunts that don't stand on top of each other.
Yep, I think that was the problem.
Yeah, 'cause it's a cleave, so if you're in the same vicinity, you're both gonna get it.
Yep. Learning is fun. I need to swap my skills around.
And there's no guarantee that the dual casts are gonna go in that same order, right? It's kind of random-ish.
We'll find out. So far, it's been the same.
Yeah, but you gotta watch what he's casting to know which one's coming, right?
Yeah.
He's casting dual cast and then tells you which one he's doing, if it's Blizzard or Thunder. Just watch the casting.
Yeah, Rafa, you did well. You didn't do anything wrong there. That was my bad. I was trying to find my shirk and I didn't move. Yeah. And when you taunt, throw up cooldowns too. So.
Remember, once the blue cast goes off, try and stack
There's thunder.
Remember, don't stack on top of each other, guys. Y'all gotta separate.
Oh, when they say topped off, they mean really topped off.
Yeah, 100%.
I think it's, which one is it? Is it this one?
This last one. 50,000, what the fuck?
Yeah, and don't forget when we have Fire 3, we shouldn't. Because, like, me and you, Casey, both kind of ran in at the same time, and I think we might have accidentally killed, like, 2 of the DPS.
Gotcha, yeah.
I don't think the taunt happened.
Well, I think you also moved into everybody prior to it going off.
Oh, did I kill everybody?
You killed me now.
Whoops!
The melee.
Gotta figure this shit out.
When Fire 3 happens, can you get hit by 2 Fire 3s or?
So, no. So, if somebody dies, then fire will twice go off on somebody.
Gotcha, that's why, okay. So I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm not moving, I'm by myself, and then boom.
Rafa, you're stacking too early. You gotta taunt it and let the first cast go off, and then leech swap positions.
This Fire 2, Fire 3, I was keeping like the 2 in the FX murders, I think. They're trying to do positional.
Where's the last tentacle? I couldn't see it. Stack on the tentacle or you get knocked off. That was done right. Killed us anyway. Good work on the players.
Well, with the players, you're supposed to stack, right? There's 2 people.
No, there's 3 flares and they have to be spread out, and we spread out to the right places as I pre-assigned. So that was...
I got hit really fucking hard though.
Where we should be going if we're not flare marked?
Stand, I guess, quasi
as they disappear.
Near the healers,
you are
but
essentially
not near the
following
healers, so
behind the wave
healers,
of clearouts as you
in that
dodge
case,
X
we're like over here.
Next up, a tank,
So,
a healer, and a
like,
DPS player will be targeted for flare
Yeah,
to
shouldn't we be
facilitate.
as far away as we can get from all those markers?
Kind of. I saw people standing right next to the healers though, and living
Yeah,
through
the whole
it.
point of those markers is that the farther away you are from them, you get the more damage you get. So if you're right by a healer who has the marker, then you're going to get full damage from that marker.
I know what you're saying, but in the videos I saw, people were like literally, if Kevin had the marker, people were standing right here, living through it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because right after the marker and he knocks down, you get that knockback. There's holy damage that's supposed to be shared. If it's not
We're talking
shared,
about the red flares after that.
Yeah.
The 3 red flares is what he's asking, right?
Oh.
Like,
I thought we were talking about the white markers.
Those are the flare markers.
Yeah, those are the flare markers.
Yeah.
Red, though, yeah.
Right. So
Right.
the 3 people with the 3 flares are going to spread out to the 3 locations, and then I would just say when the healer goes over here, you don't have a marker, be kind of far away from the 2 of them, like between the 2 of them, like in between here.
But look what Al's saying though, on the chat.
Yeah, from what I saw in the videos, it didn't seem like it mattered. Most people seem to stack between where we have the DPS and where we have the healer just for the heals of it.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying, and that's where I'm suggesting we go. So the healer's over here, the DPS is way over here. Where the raid is stacked is a good place to stand. And they'll be in range of the healer for heals, so. Yeah, it's just you don't want to take the overlapping damage, I guess. So being near the healer is probably a good thing. I agree with Al. Kind of stack near the healer. That's what I saw. Like I saw people standing like literally right next to the healer when the flare went off. So let's do that instead. If you don't have the marker, stand right next to the healer over here. Then you'll be in range of his AoE heals.
Cool.
That's probably better than being between the 2, because if you're in between the 2, you're likely to get hit by overlap damage versus only hit by 1 by being right next to the healer. I like it, Al. frozen in midair.
I got that. I took a marker with me though.
So after we get knocked back, we're gonna get hit by the tails.
Yeah, if you start to go back towards the tails, you'll get hit by the tails and get knocked off. Alright, so it might be a good idea for Rafa to not stand with the group, because that's kind of what keeps, I feel like, maybe I might be missing something, but I feel like that's what got 2 DPS down that time. So,
and then he'll taunt after that, and then take the boss off me, and I'll then swap positions after the second cast. You guys want to try that?
So like if one of the tanks was A, one of the tanks was B, and everybody else was C, that would make it to where neither tank would get the cleave together, and none of the DPS would take the damage.
That. Alright, we'll keep it the way it is. We'll taunt it during the first cast.
Yeah.
Hold on, where's the kick Kevin button for that? I'm gonna go back to Party Finder.
Oh, yeah, I kind of forgot to do a similar situation for Lock.
I'm sorry, Rafa, I didn't see that. Protect. Careful, Matt.
Yeah.
I like it.
Remember, stay stacked for holy.
And we're going counterclockwise.
Just gotta be a little bit further.
Rip.
I think we're all a little too close on the inside.
Yep, that worked well. Yeah, I'll go, Rafa, after you take that cast, we're gonna go back to our tank spots so that when we split fire 4, we won't be overlapping with that now. Back. So head to the northwest again, and I'll go to the north.
Go weak zones.
Kevin Staticky Mike again. Bad kitty.
Alright.
Yeah, tanks, we gotta stack up with the raids so have them feel that. Stack on the tentacle, I think. I went the wrong way. God damn it.
Yeah, don't walk towards the tentacles. Because if one person does, it knocks everybody down.
We should also start running a little bit soon.
Running.
Right. We're hesitating too long after we get knocked back.
Yeah, after they're not back, we should start running almost immediately.
As long as we're stacked together, though, because we have to share that holy damage.
Yeah, if we all start running at the same time, we should be stacked together, because we're waiting too long to start running, and then it's making it harder.
Yep.
That was such bull, I would die.
Poor Matt.
Yeah, I was trying to do my rotation on the first one and
Stack in.
trying to go in and try to go back after the first of the blizzard cast. There wasn't enough time for me to get back all the way through before they did the second one. So I died. That's all.
Folks still just not moving fast enough at that point?
I moved so fast that I didn't share the damage.
That time I actually was running the right way, and then I saw people running the other direction, and I was like, oh wait, am I going the wrong way?
We just all have to make sure we're running the right direction. So the group split right there.
So the direction there was counterclockwise, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
Because it goes in the direction that the tentacles are like smacking, right? I could be wrong in saying that, but I feel like that. I'm doing a hand motion, but none of you can see it.
I feel like it was that way.
If you watch the stream, then you'll see it.
God, I don't want anybody to see this. This is embarrassing.
Got knocked off.
Yeah, we gotta run sooner. As soon as we get knocked back, we have to run with that and share it on the run. We're gonna die.
Okay, so we run in the direction that they spawn, correct?
Yes.
So,
Sam?
That does pull us before this appear right away. Like it takes a few seconds to watch which one disappears, so we start along the arrangement.
one that disappears is already preordained, Kevin. So we're gonna be standing on the last one, and the one that was already there, so in that case, the one to our right was the first one. So that means that's gonna be the first thing that lashes out. So as soon as we get knocked back, we start running towards the right, towards
So
where the first
maybe someone knows, like, call out which direction we're going to be running,
They
like when we're getting
you are
when we get knocked
essentially
back.
following behind the wave of clear
You may
outs
get
as
it,
you
but I
dodge
don't necessarily
excess
get
breath.
it.
Next up, a tank
I have
can begin
I
to move
I don't
around
always
the
see which way,
platform.
which
Once speedy
direction.
damage goes off,
I'll
players
call
can
it out.
begin to move around the
It's fine.
platform in the safe areas left behind by the vines as they disappear.
When you call it, are you gonna
essentially
say
following
left or
behind
right
the
or
wave of
counterclockwise?
clearouts as you dodge excess breath. Next
I'll
up,
probably
a
say
tank,
left or
a
right.
healer, and a DPS player will be targeted
okay?
for flare. To facilitate spreading appropriately, we have each affected
Which is-
player run to an assigned waypoint,
Okay.
while everyone else hangs around in between. Feel free to
Because we all
stand
failed
as
at trying to figure out
necessary. When
counterclockwise
XF
and clockwise in
returns,
case
it will
you did
spawn
hand
on a
motions that
random
nobody's
player.
done.
and
Yeah, I
players
think
should
left and right's
reposition
easier.
themselves to ensure that he appears on the edge of the platform. You want as much
Just
room to
watch
work
my
with
stream
for the
and go.
upcoming
Watch
set
the
of
stream and watch the
XF
hand
will
motion, and
immediately
then we all
channel
go
from
in the
the
hand
void
motion.
and cast either Fire 3, Thunder 3, or Blizzard 3. Again, the void versions of these abilities are the same as normal and should be
gonna be running left this time.
I ran left, and no one else did.
Alright, Rafa, go to that far position.
I thought we said we were running left.
Did run left.
I ran left. And
Left
nobody else
facing.
For the way we're facing, not the way he's facing.
Well, that's what I did. I went in the direction that I was, like, my facial direction was... See, yeah, left facing the center. I wasn't facing the center.
Yeah.
I was facing outward.
That's the problem.
Yeah, I'm calling left based upon facing the center.
Okay.
Left or right, based on...
I didn't hear that part, so now I know.
Okay. I think Rafa killed out. So again, we're going to be running left. Yeah, go Rafa. Oh yeah,
Boom.
that's a thing.
So the lightning, the void lightning 3, thunder 3, you have to get far away. Fire, you have to keep. The ice, you have to keep moving, or the fire, you have to get fire, you have to not attack, right?
You have to
Fire,
not attack
you stop.
and not move, and then ice, you have to constantly stay moving.
Check the food, FYI.
I'm honestly not even using food.
Fuck
since we're learning.
our DPS right now.
That was close, man.
time. Kevin!
What'd you do?
He went way too far. He was supposed to drop his orb way back.
Yeah. Wasn't it tank 3/4, then healer, then DPS?
Yeah.
It's DPS, healer, tank.
Well, yeah. From shortest to longest.
Yeah. So DPS stops running first, healer stops running second, and tank goes almost all the way.
You do you go opposite to everyone else spinning if you have the DPS. Yeah.
Yeah, he just hauled ass, kept hauling ass as fast as he could. Where are you going?
Well, I probably could have made it.
Gotta go fast.
I don't care what anybody says.
I'm jumping.
I just had a backflip off or jump back off. Fun. Kevin soloing at Hex Death. This is not Shiva.
You have a fly in your ass. And it, wait, the bard's fault? I'm confused. I don't want to.
We don't have a bard.
Alright, I got that left eye.
Alright, we're going left this time. Rip.
That was amazing.
Kevin, why are you running so much?
Now you didn't run enough. Lumpy wants you to die.
Well, once I saw him in my section, I wanted to give him a hug.
Yeah, we
had
actually
the
saw
hole.
black holes this time, though.
Running left. Fire 3, don't move.
I wasn't moving.
Be stacked up right in his front. Be right in his front. Be right in his front. Be right in his front. Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, you've got to be not doing anything for like a second, because even my sucker went off before his Fire 3 cast went off, and it still didn't take a damage.
Sheath that weapon.
Astro's mistake.
I just wanted to say, all hail Queen Lumpy.
Oh my god, you can shove it.
Okay.
Mean high.
Bye.
What'd I do?
You didn't say what direction we were going.
I did. Did my mic knock you?
Nope.
Nope, sure didn't.
Oh.
That's why I said left or right.
Naoto heard it.
Well, Naoto's in the same room.
I thought I used my mic.
Take that dick out of your mouth. Get out.
So good at this game. We're going right. Oh my god, to the right. To the right.
You.
You guys kept running.
The DPS marker has to go a little bit more back. Yeah.
Al, when you started dancing before, I literally like, where is, I don't see anyone dancing. Where is Al? Could not even see you.
So for DPS, we see how that works, right? So the tails are slapping back. As far as the running goes, the only people who have to really run a long distance are the tanks to make sure they get their markers all the way where it needs to go. We just have to avoid that last tail that goes out. Otherwise, you don't really have to run all that far. So DPS, just make sure you run like a quarter of the way and then not have to run anywhere. You can stop, and then you can figure out who has the marker and take it back the way we can. Oh, gladly, Kevin. I'm on my black mage. You heard it. Heard it. It's happening. Save me! Running to the right. Running to the right. So the healers, you guys can stop running through and start casting heals. Once you figure out who has the marker, you all don't have to be running.
Only problem I'm seeing with that so far is folks are out of distance for a lot of heals.
For the group heals, sure. Most people should be. The only people who aren't going to be are going to be the tanks, but they're going to be able to survive the flare damage. So everybody else should be stacked up with you guys figuring out where to go. We're all scared of the running thing because we were all getting knocked off, so everyone's overcompensating and running too far now. So like, say we get knocked back to right here, everyone just needs to run to about, like, right here-ish. Stop.
Gotcha.
Except for the tanks. The tanks are going to keep hauling ass around, but they'll be fine.
Right
to the right. I'm second guessing whether or not I'm queuing my mic now or not. Stop. 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 Stop.
That was my bad. I ran through you.
What do you mean? You're fine. What did you mean you ran into the group?
I got the flare marker and then I ran towards everybody.
That's fine. The damage is not increased or decreased by distance from the flare. It's whether or not you're going to get hit by multiple flares. So we can be standing right on top of you and we're just fine. And that's fine. But the tank and the DPS one were too close. Al almost died.
I don't. I really don't. There's...
I believe you're early in the...
David? Oh.
taunt? I don't know. He had aggro too soon. Alright, we're running left. Running left.
Yeah, I did a bad res. Needed.
So I'm not adjusting to the next mechanic. It's not ready for it.
We have to remember that once he respawns, he's gonna do one of his three void mechanics.
And it's random which one.
There's just not much time to get out of that Thunder 3.
Also, if we have to watch if it's Thunder 3, then we don't stack up in the first place, maybe.
Well,
he's not going to push yet.
For the safe, like, definitely healers in range can be moving away, and then figure out if it's blizzard or fire. If it's fire, they can just stop, but that'll help get out. So ranged should definitely be running away from the boss right after it spawns.
I think Kevin's sad that his microphone's not working.
I think so too. Don't move.
No,
oh no, keep moving! God damn it! God damn it, I hate this boss! I give up, I quit. Replace me, kick me, find another tank. Terrible.
Oh, that would be a good one for dual cast Thunder, Shirk.
The V4 normal always made me tongue twist, forget what to do too, so this is just exponentially shitty.
Oh,
Al's kiting balls. To the center, Al, to the center! Yay, you did it! Such a good raider.
So since we've like seen the black hole, can we put markers down so that we can get a better bearing on cardinal direction?
Yes, that's a great idea. I'm gonna kill somebody. Betcha it's Kevin.
Yeah, but you have to fly all the way up here, and it's cold.
I'll hire a hitman. It's fucking Jersey. It can't be too hard to find one. Kite your orbs in those general areas, and then collapse in the center once it's done.
Weezers! Wheeze! True north.
Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. 1 second.
1.
Rad fucking bastard.
You're pulling a Kevin with your broken mic. My loving husband brought me up, dear.
Alright, I'm ready. Sorry.
Shit. For anybody like IPAs, Golden Roads, Ride On IPA is quite simple.
We're gonna love it when we have to reset the instance every time we fail the attempt so we can get maximum time in phase 2. Running left. Running left. Now don't move.
Don't attack. Mother of...
Stand in front of him. Stand right in front of him.
I didn't fall off.
Heal up. Stack in the center. Heal. Stack in the center. Heal. Oh, people gonna die.
Yeah, you pretty much have to move pretty quickly.
Why is there so much?
So he changes positions. So are we gonna do kiting orbs in relationship to quadrants around where he is?
I think we should just kite the white orbs around the outside.
Yeah, but they have to be kited separately. Right?
Well, but if we're all going into opposite corners and then going, say, like, clockwise, shouldn't it be fine no matter where he is?
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, in relationship to where he is now, I was planning to go over and kite at B. But I can't just always kite at B, because what happened was...
You cut out.
All the way to the opposite side of the room? Or am I just supposed to continue to kite on this side of the boss? Normal.
You cut out for me.
Yeah, you cut out for me as well.
Jumped over here and landed over here. Then the orbs went out. So I don't think it makes sense for me to still run all the way back and kite over at B.
But see, the thing is, if you don't, then all three of the other people who are kiting orbs have to adjust too.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Do we keep it static no matter what? And we all run to those positions?
I think it would be best to keep...
I kind of think it makes more sense to adjust too. Like, it's just... I'll kite to the right of the boss, near the boss, and then Rafa goes left of the boss, where the boss is. You guys are going left or right. I forgot which direction you guys picked. Yeah, because I'm going to be kiting a ball right through the center of the raid if I go from the boss all the way to B. That just happened. And you guys are going to already be in the back. So I also don't know how the tethers work, because I thought I had a tether, and then I didn't. So I don't know if someone interrupt the tether by running into it?
Yes, if you run into someone's tether, you take, like, the damage from it. So, like, not only do you have to kite yours, but you have to not touch other people's. It's like, we're gay, but we're trying to not be gay, so we have to not make the penises touch.
So I think, like Al said, I think we have to adjust it, and we have to. I don't know if the markers are necessarily.
I was gonna say, I think playing on your toes is gonna be a better approach, at least off the bat.
Let's get there a couple of times and see if we can do it by position of the boss. Running right.
Yeah, that time I put 3 separate points of...
Because the other 2 players must not have gotten far enough away. I thought I took it far enough, but I guess not. Yeah, so the healer flare, I think, runs to the point where he's like pretty much behind the face, I think. Yeah, exactly, Al. I think it's right behind the face.
Yeah.
And I saw the DPS, you know where how the face does an AoE cone? The DPS does it right on the edge. Awesome.
Can you hear Cyrus? Or, I don't know. Discord's always kind of janky. Love free software. Janky is great.
Is Kevin high?
Of 100 nobles, 100 were watching. Queen Lumbee was not impressed.
I am 50 shades of done with you.
Going, you guys.
We're wiping a lot to V4.
No,
You did V3?
We did.
That's really good. That's awesome. Gosh, I don't even know what V3 is.
Your favorite music?
Yeah. Almost as much as the amazing tactics music they use in Mega Master.
We're running right. That's how it's done. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out! Get in, get in, get in, get in, get in! Center for heals, center for heals. Oh my goodness, heal, 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 heal.
Everybody's
Right,
up.
we're good, we're good.
Calm your tits.
And my tits are not calm. Okay, kite the balls.
Woof.
Run, Psyki!
Kevin killed me.
Are they supposed to like collide with each other?
They seem to like envelop the other balls when they cross them, but I didn't see that in the video.
That is what balls do.
Love it when balls collide.
With a baseball bat.
Sledgehammer.
Only fit for a quit. Nope. Never mind.
Apparently, sorry, we can't hear anything in Discord, so yeah. So.
Okay, don't pull, don't cast anything, don't blow cooldowns. Oh, Kevin!
Do y'all want to take like a 5-minute break? We've
Well,
got like 45 minutes left, so.
Doesn't Siren have to leave?
No.
No, he said his friend is coming over late, so.
Oh.
Lumbee, I feel like you're not even paying attention. You ignored Rafa earlier.
There's
Now
so much
ignoring
typing
Siren.
because they're not talking. They're typing.
Tell us how you really feel. It's okay. You can love me. Alright. Y'all want to come back at, say, 10 o'clock on the dot? That's 10 minutes?
Sure.
Are you okay, Lumpy? Did I hurt you?
No.
Did I hurt you?
I'll be fine.
Did I hurt you?
Alright, 10 minutes. 10 o'clock on the dot.
Show us on the Naruto where the bad Casey touched you.
I wouldn't be complaining.
Did I hurt you, Lumby?
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, it's a little girthy. And you I bet Naoto was laughing.
Shh.
Oh, I got a shh this time.
About time he shushes somebody other than me.
But you were laughing, weren't you? I'll tell you what Lumby was impressed by was the hottie at the gas station or whoever.
He wasn't there. Naoto would have cut a bitch. Shiv him right in the ribs. How does that smell, bitch?
Oh. Little linebacker daddy.
Oh, and then linebacker daddy was talking about the gym all morning. I was like, oh.
And then he was like, lifted his shirt up and was like, look at this gut. I've gotta do something about it. And I'd be like,
He was telling stories about how there's two girls at the gym that would take the treadmill on either side of him. And they've done it 2 days in a row now, and he feels like he needs to tell them that he's married. And I was like, don't worry, I won't tell your wife.
oh my god. I know what you meant. You're like a little schoolgirl, so young. Love it. I remember when I was that young.
He's so truly straight, it's not even funny.
You know, there's a little thing that might help with that. It's called 5 shots of bourbon.
Yep.
Speaking of which, nah, not tonight. I think I was wearing y'all out last night.
You were lit as fuck.
I kinda. If I was actually lit AF, I'd be like 10 times that. But was it not funny pulling like 3 groups of monsters and then going straight to the boss?
I mean, I was fine with it. It was just poor Naoto's mana pool that was like, oh my god!
Sorry. But it's okay, we were listening to
Naoto's organizing magic cards.
I'm organizing my Tales of the Rays characters. Because she's coming!
She comes a lot.
Actually, yeah, I have a lot of waifus. I can't help it. I just like a lot of things and people and waifus. It's Eleanor. I mean, what else could I say? I'm just so glad she doesn't have to share an event with Rose. I hate Rose. She's terrible. The only Rose I like is Betty White.
She's savage.
Hell yeah. What? Know what else is savage?
Your penis.
I was gonna say your mom, but that was actually a good one. Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. Don't tell everybody. Oh my god. Also, I'm pretty sure we're not allowed to say that word. You have to set an example.
It's okay, I'm not paying attention. Curse up a storm, I don't care.
I'm just teasing. Good King Mama, good King Mama. When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please, baby, don't go. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight.
Okay, it's 10 o'clock.
You know where your children are?
No. Kevin's still...
Is he lit, Af?
He's acting high as fuck tonight.
Is really? I mean, it is decriminalized up there, isn't it?
What, pot? No, pot's still illegal here.
Oh, in Joyzy? Wow. Just kidding.
It's only legal in like 8 states. Not that that really stops anyone.
Yeah. It stops me. I'm a good girl.
I say
What
that.
universe?
I'm up right now.
In all of them. Come on, many worlds theory.
Yeah.
Who's a cool girl?
Excuse me.
Alright, everyone make sure they repaired.
Yes, sir.
Now Kevin's extra salty.
Oh no.
Oh look guys, new bonus.
I love that bonus. Oh my god, Lumbee, no joke. I just queued up for leveling and you know what I got? Sasasha normal. It's on the spreadsheet.
They're all on the spreadsheet.
time.
That was left, whoever went that way.
I did not hear the call, but I just was.
Did I call it?
Not that I heard.
Did my mic not get queued again?
Sound like it.
Sure.
Yeah, I started running left, and then I realized I had to go right, but it was too late.
I don't know what's up with this push to talk thingy.
Have you tried a different button?
My god, I'll give you a fucking button.
Ooh.
Need to work on stacking a little bit tighter.
Running to the right. Running right. Don't move. Everybody to its front. Center for heals.
Black hole got dragged over my raising body.
Handled appropriately.
Kinda
Players
mostly
should know
did it.
that Pyretic from Fire 3 does a considerable more amount of damage
I don't
on
know,
Savage,
because
and
the
players
way
should
I
be
was
extra
positioned
careful
in my
not
black
to
hole
move or
position,
attack at all.
running to the
Vacuum Wave
southwest
will
of
knock
him,
back all
like,
players
I'm
a
pretty sure I
pretty
dragged
far
my black
set
hole
distance
across.
from the boss. Be sure to stand in
everybody
melee
just be
range
out
with
of
your
the
back
middle
to the
for a
center of
minute
the
there?
platform to avoid getting knocked off.
Well, yeah, the
This
DPS
is
have to
immediately
dodge the
followed by
balls,
another
too.
white
They have
hole.
to be
Players
heads up
need to
to
make
see.
sure everyone is topped off before the cast goes off. This can be a bit difficult since players are running back in after the knockback, so remember to stack together to facilitate healing.
random,
Black Hole
I
will
guess.
do raid-wide damage,
Yeah.
afflict all players with an HP penalty debuff, and spawn a number of black holes around the
we wanna make
platform.
tethered
4
people
of
be
these
really
black
heads
holes
up,
will tether to the
be
tanks and
closer to
healers
their
and begin
tethered
to move
balls to not
towards
drag
them.
it to the
Getting
center.
hit by or running into any black holes will kill you. Affected players will need to kite their black holes around the platform, making sure to avoid the stationary black holes at the same time. All other players need to ensure they're not in the path of any of
No
these moving black
response.
holes. To facilitate
So do we want to be more heads up and I don't know.
Hold on one
Is
second. Just hold on one second.
this, we assign tethered players to move in a specific direction from a specific starting point. This allows everyone to be sufficiently spread for the upcoming mechanics. During this time, the boss will also cast Dual Cast Fire 3, and then target a healer for the Holy Stack-up marker. Fire 3 will first target the damage dealers, and then the healers and tanks. So players need to ensure they're spread as necessary before meeting in the middle to stack for holy damage after the second Fire 3 attack. The black holes will disappear around this time as well. Immediately after is another white hole cast.
Okay, because I just double-checked Mistake's video to see what they did with the black hole markers and everything, and they actually had it where they designated for particular people to move in particular areas. So, for example...
That's what we've been doing.
I thought we were just moving in directions.
We were in very specific positions relative to the boss.
Correct, but I don't think we declared in what direction we were going to be moving. Unless that's what we're talking about with southeast and southwest. But that's not really an area where you kind of need to skirt to the outside and kite it outwards, but also avoid the stationary, because the stationary are not going to be in the same position every time. So saying you're going to go to like southwest is fine. We just have to make sure that we don't hit any of the stationary black holes.
Well, I mean, that's just on us running. Like, if you can't not walk into a stationary black hole, that's sort of an issue. I think he's worried about the DPS getting hit by the black holes chasing us.
Right.
So I think the best thing, because like I said, if I'm supposed to be going relatively southwest to him, that time my hole spawned like on the opposite side of where I'm running. I think we just need to make sure that the DPS aren't in the middle. Like, they're really just...
Well, so, like, Mistake's video actually has them already pre-positioned somewhere prior to the black holes happening.
Alright, we're talking about two different things. So, addressing Psyche's thing. We're gonna kite in, starting in that general quadrant sections, but I'm not sure the ball kiting over another ball is necessarily a problem.
It's not.
I have to,
as long as
we don't
touch it.
Right, so you just have to avoid them. You just have to run on.
Correct. The biggest issue is us running and the ball hitting another person. So say the main tank, you Lumbee, you try and kite yours away from the boss, and melee are running in the direction to keep attacking and so on and so forth.
Right, and I think just the DPS have to get used to the fact that, like, well, first of all, we had many deaths there, so people were trying to raise in the middle of that, and balls were crossing over them. Like, that's just going to be mayhem. But under ideal circumstances,
this allows everyone to be sufficiently spread for the upcoming mechanics. During this time, the boss will also
but it's just going to be heads up on them to see the tethers, and they're going to know their ball is going to follow that tether.
Fire 3 will first target the damage dealers, and then the
run through a tether, and they have to know
so
a ball's
players
coming
need to
through
ensure
there,
they're
so they
spread
get out
as
of the way.
necessary before meeting in the middle to stack for holy damage after the second Fire 3 attack. The black holes will disappear around this time as well. Immediately after is another white hole cast, and healers will need to make sure everyone is at full HP coming out of that holy.
And
Next,
not being
another
in a
dual cast
situation of
Thunder
raising
3,
in the
tank
middle of
swap
that.
or immunity through both casts. Meteor will do very high raid-wide damage. Cooldown, shield, and heal through this as necessary. Another decisive
I don't see how to
battle, and
adjust
players
it
will
yet.
need
I don't think we really need to. I think we just need to get practice at it.
Yeah, that's my thought, is we just need to run it a number of times. Remember, try and work on stacking focus.
I'm gonna Living Dead this.
Which direction are we going, right?
Right, no, we're going the right way, left. I think the healers are supposed to be going directly behind the head.
We just can't go directly behind the head until, like, you can't move too close in, otherwise you'll get knocked by the tentacles if they're still up.
No, you're supposed to be on the outer edge. But what I mean is, like, relationship-wise, like, around the clock, you're supposed to be behind the head.
Yes. But we're not saying both healers, because we made the original statement that whoever got the flare would go, but then say we got knocked back right here, everybody else would stop, like right here, that you don't have a marker. That way
Correct.
heals can go through. So
Correct.
me and Siren need to make sure we pay attention to who got it and who didn't, and then who got it needs to keep running.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't have to run behind the head. The healer with the marker has to make sure they get behind the head, but can stop. The healer, another healer's going to stop to start healing. So. You can, but you don't really have to. I would be more in range of the healer.
You're kind of still cutting out, Lumpy.
Or that's why you say it. Yeah.
Lumpy, if you said anything, I didn't hear a dang thing.
Oh my god, this mic!
Feel Kevin's pain.
I don't know what's with it tonight.
Looks like it's time for a little shopping!
Don't forget that for the blizzard. You need to be back by the time the cast starts. Did Kevin just jump? What the?
I don't know, I had cooldowns up, but... Looks like I took both of them. Because he doesn't have a debuff.
Rafa had the debuff, so debuff is like 4 seconds.
Ah, okay. We're running left.
Zombification. That's good. So, that's too short. Nalto.
Feels good.
Again, on the stacking of the tentacle, everyone's going to be on the tentacle. Some people are too far out.
Wait, did you say...
To ride that tentacle.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
Running left. This time, running left.
I went directly behind the head.
Yeah, Rafa didn't get his far enough away, and Kevin, Matt went a little too far.
Kevin knocked me off, so I don't know.
Somehow it ends up being kind of small.
I don't know. I think it has to be a little heads up-ish as well. Like if you see the tank and you're too close, the healer has to back up a little bit as well. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, everyone has to look at all three balls and keep them as distant as possible. We're running left. Running left.
how did Matt not die even though I was supposed to die? Like, I could understand me dying, but not Matt dying. I guess we're supposed to be kiting longer?
No. Yeah, so the healers have to stutter step their kiting. You guys gotta like run, heal, run, heal. It's very intense for you guys.
I keep looking at it wrong and thinking that it's the Fire 3 where you stop doing anything, so that...
See, I do too.
Same. Running left. Running left. Go rough. Oh, that's way no.
Yeah, last one. Running to the right. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Get in, get in, get in, get in.
Rafa, what are you doing all the way over here?
Damn it. Oh, this is a lot.
And it's only phase 1. Imagine when we get to Nia.
Yes. Aha.
Great work getting V3 down, guys. We rocked.
Whoop, whoop.
God damn it!
Good job, boys.
I'm inside of Matt. Or is he inside of me?
Mm.
Mm.
Puts on opera glasses.
Actually, I have one eye out, so.
Ooh.
As soon as Lumpy comes out, we all run away.
Did I fart? What the fuck? Out of my group.
I'm gonna poke you guys.
Alright, you handsome fuckers. That was fun.
Yay.
Y'all have a good night. I'm gonna go to bed.
Please. Saying
Poke.
TBH.
Bye, guys.
Good night, boys.